Ban, 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 ban.
Tom, 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 tom.
Nice. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Real good.
Yay.
Man, I really want to watch Robocop again.
The new one? Well, 2015 or whenever it was.
Yeah, just the best film ever.
Had, what's his name? Old Michael Keaton. He owned a business, so he was bad.
Yeah. God, that fucking movie was awful.
Yeah, really just cut the balls off of Robocop, didn't it?
Yeah, and that's bad, because he'd already had his balls cut off, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they cut his balls off.
Yeah. Well, they cut his other arm off, didn't they? Do you remember? Because he got
they're like, oh, it's too heavy or something, and they're just like, cut it off.
even though like part of him was healthy, they were just like, fuck that.
Yeah.
They definitely cut his balls off.
He doesn't need those to be a robotic.
Not
cop.
where he's going.
No, not at all. Is that why he purposely shoots people in the balls?
Yeah. He's just out for revenge. He's
Yeah.
like battling his subroutines constantly.
If I don't have balls.
No one can. Halt, criminal!
Oh, criminal scum! Blammo! Right in the balls.
Oh my God. I showed that to my wife for the first time, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Not that long ago. She'd never seen it. Never seen Robocop. Could you
Really?
imagine?
Wow.
She got really into it. She liked it. She likes a lot of those old like 80s action movies. Like she loves Predator and The Terminator and.
Like the good ones that people still talk about.
Oh yeah. Were there others? I can't remember.
They all hold up like pretty well, you know.
Yeah.
There's a reason, because they're actually pretty legit movies. And
Yeah, it kind of blew my mind that she'd never seen Robocop.
yeah, that feels like something that she'd be kind of into.
Well, she was, yeah. You know, because it's squibtastic.
Squibtastic, really over the top, real good, like just kind of sort of parody of action movies.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like those 3 Paul Verhoeven sci-fi films were fucking great because you could enjoy them on this is just a ridiculous 80s action movie level.
Yeah.
But you could also enjoy them on this is quite subversive, actually,
Yeah,
and
that's
really
it.
just taking the piss out of all this
Like,
shit.
actually is really making fun of like American culture and like American movies. Like really good. Big
So
fan.
good. Well, I'm amazed he never went and did any more big movies after those 3.
Didn't he make a bunch of fucking red hot garbage afterwards?
I've got no idea.
I have a feeling like he made some others. Oh, sorry, Ben. Total Recall and Starship Troopers are actually 90s movies?
Well, then I take it all back. Sorry, they're garbage. Yeah.
Oh, he made Showgirls, which actually
I've never seen it.
pretty good. Actually pretty good.
Well, yeah, it was 97. That's like way more modern than I thought it was.
Oh, he did the 2000 Hollow Man?
Oh, that wasn't great.
Um,
That was not great. God, man, if I was Heinlein, I'd be upset with the Starship Troopers movie.
because it's nothing like the books.
Well, not only is it nothing like the books, but it's also like a scathing critique of the philosophy of the books.
Oh, okay.
Like what he's done is he's bought the rights to make. Imagine you've written a book, and in it are some of your political ideas and how you think the world should be.
Yeah.
And it's a bestseller and it wins awards, and you're like, "Oh, great! I could fix everything."
Yeah, that's actually the title of the book. I'm great.
Yeah.
I could fix everything.
And then this director comes along, buys the rights to make the movie of your book, and you're like, amazing. About damn time.
Yeah.
There should be a movie about how great my ideas are. And then the film that gets made is just like a satire and just takes the piss out of all your great ideas and says, Tom's ideas are stupid. Look how stupid Tom's ideas are.
Oh.
It was pretty savage. I mean, I really enjoy the movie.
Yeah, I love that film.
I think it's better than the book. But if I had written that book, I'd be sad. I'd be doing a little cry.
You'd be kind of mad.
Yeah.
Also, anyone who then watches the movie and then they're like, oh, you know what? I'll give reading the book a go. And they're like, this isn't what I signed up for at all.
Yeah.
And so people are going to not like your book because of the film.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sad.
Sad.
He must have done something after that, though, right?
I feel like he did a couple of other just bad movies, or just movies that came out and just
Yeah, just not heard of. Maybe they just weren't big budget Hollywood things. They were more artsy.
No one really enjoyed them. Well, I'm sure some people enjoyed them, but they weren't as great.
He's preparing his next film, which reunites him with the Robocop screenwriter. Young Sinner is an erotic political thriller.
Okay.
Oh,
Unless
my.
one of them is a robot.
Maybe one of them's like a lizard person.
Oh, okay. I'd be
Lizard
into that.
person conspiracy.
That would be cool, yeah.
Trying to get elected as like a senator or something.
Yeah, we get some great like practical effects in there.
Like, and during sex, they get so aroused that they can't help but reveal their lizard.
Yeah, their chameleon sort of thing disappears.
And the meat suit falls off.
And then, yeah, okay. Great, man, I'm excited for this now. I'm going to be very disappointed if that isn't
And it's
how
basically
it
just House of Cards.
Yeah, but with lizard people instead. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that'd be pretty good.
I would watch that. Make that movie, Paul Verhoeven.
Come on, Paul.
Oh, look at that. He won awards for all of them. Oh, no, he didn't. He only won for Robocop.
He deserves that. I thought he won an award for Showgirls.
He won the Raspberry.
Really?
Worst Director Award.
Wow.
Oh, the highs and lows.
Highs and lows. It's still an award, baby.
Oof. Well, anyway, that's not Warhammer news.
No. Although Starship Troopers, you could say maybe kind of inspired the look of New Cadians, which...
You would be totally right in saying that. They're almost identical. I would say the initial Cadians that I would guess came out a year after Starship Troopers. These boyos, these hot young bucks. Let's find out when they came out, because GW did do a lot of this. The Mummy Returns came out with a whole bunch of like Egyptian skeletons and giant Hounds of Anubis animated statues. And then maybe like 18 months after that movie, the Tomb Kings came out, and they had giant Anubis statue warriors in them and skeleton undeads and stuff.
Very true. Is that bad?
It's not bad. No, I was fucking excited by it. I was like, I want to have miniatures of those guys.
I watched The Mummy. It was fun. Now there are toy soldiers which have captured
the
my
spirit
enjoyment.
of that. I do want to look that up. Yeah, so these guys, they basically are just the Starship Troopers, right? It's always fun to watch low-budget sci-fi TV shows, because clearly all the Starship Troopers props went into like general circulation on rental sets.
Well, yeah, all of the what are they called? The Union or whatever it is in
Firefly.
Firefly. They just wear this armor spray painted purple.
Yeah.
Which is a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, they look the same. Don't
Like the helmets are really close.
Helmets are so similar. You just paint them up differently.
Yeah,
You
and
give them a different paint job, and they're the same.
has anyone painted like a really good Starship Troopers bug Tyranid army?
Andy Chambers left Games Workshop in the late 90s and went to work for a company that made a Starship Troopers miniatures game.
I remember that game.
It didn't hang around for long.
No, I wanted to play it because the arachnid models looked amazing. They were really good.
Do bear in mind, this was 20 years ago. Let's see if they hold up.
I feel like those arachnids hold up really well.
They actually do, don't they? They are pretty good.
Like they looked just like they did in the film.
Wow, yeah, they really do. Very spindly. They look better without bases, actually, as well, don't they?
Yeah, but in turn, do you want to transport those?
No, they will snap so hard.
Yeah.
Do you want to paint tiger stripes on every single one?
Not really. Not really, Ben. Not gonna lie.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, they are actually fighting Cadians. Why not?
Why not? Yeah, because I don't think the humans in that game looked great. They weren't like real good miniatures.
Yeah, they're fine. They're
bit
not
broken.
amazing.
It's weird that this never like went anywhere.
I guess it was just a bit too niche. Like,
Not Warhammer enough, is it?
it's not Warhammer enough. There's like, oh, they don't look as good on bases there because the bases are too small, and so it all looks like they're.
I think because they're trying to count them as Tyranid warriors, so they got to keep the base size the same. It would
Right.
be my guess. Yeah, look, he's
That's cool. Like a Hierophant?
yeah, something like that. Some kind of bio-titan. Oh shit! They did the big one. That's pretty cool. The big artillery bug.
That's super rad. Did they make a brain bug model?
Oh, it's afraid.
They're afraid! Oh, with like the little cockroach friends.
Oh shit! They did a metal one.
Wow.
Holy moly! God, I felt bad for that thing. Maybe shit.
It's a disgusting alien, Ben. It sucked out people's brains.
It was defending its home,
No.
and then it
They're
got
the bad guys. They wiped out the little colony, right? That's what kind of.
Buenos Aires got like flattened by a meteor, right?
But
I don't think the bugs sent that meteor. I think that was an inside job.
what?
Yeah, they just wanted to justify their
The war against the Bugulons.
yeah.
But doesn't it all start with like the you know? Wow,
I love that guy.
he's cool. The forbidden hole.
Also, how good is their fucking aim if they can fire an asteroid from one planet to hit another planet
Brain
from
bug.
across the galaxy?
Look how big his brain is.
They've got to work out. Like, they're both rotating and spinning and going, like... That's one hell of a calculation. They've got to shoot that exactly right. They're off by a millimeter, and across the light years it has to travel,
brain bug.
would go right off target. If they're that smart, why don't they got no spaceships?
Because maybe they're not like expansionists, right?
They're just peaceful. We should murder them.
Well, like I saw at the very beginning, it's like, oh, the colony that people had like gone to colonize that planet had been attacked by the bugs, and that's when they're kind of like beginning to do the mobilization type stuff.
Yeah.
To defend our colonists from the evil natives.
We just turned up and said, this is our bit now.
This is ours. And yeah, the bugs are just kind of like happy, just chilling. And then they fought back.
Oh, wow. Wow, they're clearly bad then. They should have just let us have their planet. Anyway. Ethics of space imperialism aside.
Yeah, you can read more about this in my book of my political ideals, all about the vile bug threat.
Yeah. It's called Die, Xenos, Die.
Die, Xenos, die. But no, it's German. Die, Xenos, die.
Yeah.